Hi you guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up your essay using MLA format. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in this top right hand corner. We're going to double click up here and notice that this says Arial 11, but we know that our essay needs to be in Times New Roman 12-point font. We're going to go ahead and write a line and then you're just going to write your last name. So if this was my paper that I was writing, I'd write my last name. Obviously you're going to write yours, not your teacher's last name. Then, a lot of times I see kids just writing a 1 right here, but then if you notice, every other page is going to have that 1, but we want to have the page number. So the correct way to do this is actually to click Insert, Header and Page Number 1, 2. And that way, all the other pages are going 2, 3, 4 exactly as they should be. So now we're going to click out of this to the top. And notice we went back to Arial 11. You're just going to have to change that to Times New Roman, 12-point font. You want to do double spacing. And then you also want to make sure that both of these just say add space before or after paragraph. If this says remove, that means there's already going to be an extra space, and you don't want any extra spacing issues. So now you write your name. So if this was my paper, again, I write mine. Then you write your instructor's name with their title. Then you are going to write their class or the class that you're in, and make sure you spell it out all the way. I have a lot of kids that will do like LA, 10A, things like that. You just need to make sure that it's completely spelled out the way it is on the course. And then finally, you write the due date. You can't just write it in any way that you want. You have to do it in this order. So first, it's the date. And again, this is the due date, not the date that you're starting the paper. So the 31st of May, 2019. A lot of times, kids have a tendency to put like, a comma right here, or they'll write May 31st, comma, 2019. It has to be this way. And then finally, this isn't part of like standard MLA, obviously, but I in my class require a Utah Compose score up here. 25.8, whatever. And then just make sure that that score is an accurate representation of the score you actually earned. So once you're done with that, you're going to go to the title. And you're not going to title your paper the name of the assignment, nor are you going to title like how I just did. Don't title it a question, and other than that, just be creative. Make sure that it has something to do with the rest of your essay. Now when we're actually going to start the paper, I always like to do kind of an outline, and so I teach you guys the ABCDE format. So you're going to tab over, and at some point in your first paragraph, you'll have your attention grabber, your background information, your central thesis. That all goes in your first paragraph. Then your second paragraph is a divider, and the divider typically is going to contain a topic sentence, 2 pieces of evidence, and analysis. And there's other parts too, and we'll go into that in the next video. But generally, you're going to have anywhere from like 3 to 5 middle paragraphs. I'm just going to do 3, and I'm too lazy to type it all out again. So like that. And then finally, you're going to have an ending. All of these will eventually become developed. So now, what you're going to do is push Control-Enter. And that Control-Enter gets you to a new page. And what you're going to do is you're going to get this tool called EasyBib Bibliography Creator. If you don't already have this tool, what you do is do Get Add-ons. And it's one of the first ones that come up. But if it's not up here, usually you can scroll down or you can just search for it here. Anyway, it's right here. And you go ahead and you get that and you click plus free and you download it. But since I already have it, I'm just going to click Add-ons, EasyBib, Manage. And what's cool about this, here I'm going to make sure you guys can see this, is It's not always 100% correct, but as far as sophomores, working on their works cited, I'm happy with this. Go ahead and click on a website if you are citing a website. I just got this from the New York Times. Food delivery apps are drowning China in plastic. And I just copy and I paste it here. And you have to make sure that you're clicking on website. It's just going to load forever if you click on book or journal article. Then you search it up, you select it, and it creates it for you. So then I do add bibliography to doc. And look, now I have my works cited page. And again, you want to make sure this is on its own page by pushing Control Enter. That's it. Thanks, you guys.